This is Stacey Gotsoulias of Locked On Yankees, along with my producer Steve Granato, and the breaking news: Aaron Judge to the 10-day IL with his hip strain.
Yes. So this one coming out here from Yankees PR just prior to 3 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. your time on May the 1st. Prior to tonight's game, the Yankees made the following roster moves: placed Aaron Judge on the 10-day injured list retro to April 28th with a right hip strain, recalled Franchy Cordero from Scranton, Wilkes-Barre. As we anticipated, it was going to be Franchy. He had made the trip on Sunday anyway, so we knew he was going to be the addition there. But Aaron Judge tried to give it a couple of days here. Obviously not going to be the case. He would be eligible, Stacey, to return on May 8th, which means he will miss the entire Cleveland Guardians series. He will miss the entire Tampa Bay Rays series, which is obviously a big one, but will be able to return for the Oakland homestand starting on May the 8th. Your initial thoughts on this injury, Stacey?
Well, it's annoying because it's happening at the absolute worst time when the team is spiraling, but it could have been worse. And I feel like they're really just doing this as a precaution just to keep him from doing any further damage to that hip, because hip injuries are not a good thing for baseball players. So I'm fine with this. I'm glad that they're doing it. And like we said I think we said it on Monday's show, that we anticipated it being retroactive to April 28th. So that eliminates, it's not 10 days from now, it's 10 days from then. And like you said, at least it's next Monday, but not having him for that Tampa series is big.
Yeah, that's going to be a big deal. I'm curious to see what the Yankees do as far as pitching is concerned, because obviously Garrett Cole will be going on Tuesday, which means he would not be able to pitch in the series against Tampa Bay unless they moved him up with the off day. He could potentially pitch Sunday if they wanted to restructure the rotation a little bit there. But yeah, I mean, Judge out is never a good thing. That's clearly never a good thing.
No.
He had been out the last couple of days, and with Cleveland being around a 500 club right now and had been playing well against the Yankees, and then of course with Tampa coming in, I mean, this is tough pills to swallow. And like you said, this is pretty bad timing. Jake Bauers, we know, is back on the mend a little bit right now and trying to get him back as quick as possible. But I mean, the reality is right now you have guys in the outfield that the Yankees just do not want in the outfield. Think about it. All three of your starting outfielders are hurt right now. It should be Bader in center, Stanton in right, and Judge in left, and none of them are there. It's just a nightmare.
That's what's making this so bad. It's because it's both Judge and Stanton being out at the same time, which, Stanton, we're used to him being out, but when it's the two of them, when the two big guys are out at the same time, this lineup feels so small, even though there are guys that are capable of hitting the ball in the lineup, but it just feels like they go from having, say, 6 hitters to 3 or 2. It's just unbelievable how much the lineup changes when those two guys are out of it.
Yeah,
And
it
you're really
disappears.
seeing that now.
Yeah, I mean, you really have to rely on Rizzo right now, which, let's be fair, the Yankees are already kind of doing anyway. But I mean, with no protection in the lineup whatsoever, you need guys like DJ to step up. Glaber has to be his first 2 week self. You really need Oswaldo Cabrera to step up. He's going to get more playing time now. I know Yo wants to hear this, but Aaron Hicks is going to be playing more. IKF is going to be playing more. Like, there are a lot of guys that are just going to have to get at bats just to get through this. But Stacey, let's be real. I feel like we keep saying get through this. At what point are you no longer getting through it, but you are falling apart? Or the Yankees feel like they're falling apart?
Yeah, and it's funny to me how the Yankees are 15 and 14 right now, puts them in last place in the AL East. There are other teams who are 15 and 14 right now in other divisions who are in third place, second place, right behind the first place team. But for the Yankees, being 15 and 14 and being tied for last place in the American League East is like the worst possible scenario right now. And an 8-game lead feels insurmountable, but with the way that they're playing, it's not. I've seen bigger leads shrink, but it's just, it's the worst timing. All of this is happening at the worst possible time, and it's all happening at the same time. Like, they're not getting a break. It's just really, this is a strange season so far, and it's not even, it's just a month old. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's May 1st as we're putting this out. So yeah, things aren't great. Let us know how you're feeling about this in the comment section here on YouTube. Of course, if you're new here, if you're just clicking for the first time, we put out episodes Monday through Friday with Stacey and myself. So of course, we're going to talk about this more on tomorrow's show, release at midnight Eastern every day, Monday through Friday. So make sure to hit subscribe here on YouTube, and you'll get more of our thoughts, some of the fallout here, and we'll see how the roster construction kind of moves on here. I gotta imagine if someone else gets hurt, it's Florial, like he's back, and now you're in a weird option situation without any, in a waiver situation again, and he might be out of the organization. It spirals so quickly here when you just really don't have the depth to back it up right now. You're using all your depth, and now it's all gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, plenty to talk about here. Again, we'll talk about it more on tomorrow's show. So make sure to hit subscribe, and thanks for checking us out.